What's up? Your boy, Dalyxman, and this is another edition of Dalyxman's Q&A Corner, number 7, I believe. Every Wednesday, I will do my best to answer your questions in under 15 minutes. Why 15? Because if I spent all the time answering your questions, I'll be up here all day, and I don't have that time. So, if you have a question for me to answer, please send it to my Ask FM page. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. So, check that out, guys, and with that said, let's go and get into it. And, oh, can't forget about this. If I don't answer your questions, please don't take it seriously. Question or questions, whatever the case is. There are tons of questions here. I opened this page today, and I saw 239 new questions. I'm sorry if I don't get to yours. There's a reason for that, and it's nothing personal, but like I said, let's get into it. First question. Has the commentary gotten to the point where you think or you know someone who could do it better? I'm going to assume the WWE. Yes, it's been there for years. Nothing personal to Michael Cole, JBL, or Jerry the King Lawler. Nothing personal to them, but they suck at what they do. Why do they suck? Because what they're doing hurts the show. It either hurts it or it does nothing for it that's positive. And I feel we are at the point now where I can grab a random audience member that watches wrestling, put them behind the desk, and they will do a better job than Cole, King, or JBL. I'm sorry, it's that bad. They sit there behind their desk joking, trying to put themselves over when they should be putting the talent over. It's gotten so annoying where I feel like the commentary is a hindrance to the show. If it gets to the point where the show is better without it, if it gets to the point where I have to mute the commentary so I can enjoy a show, that just shows you how bad it is. And I don't care whose fault it is. Whether it's Vince McMahon's fault, whether it's Kevin Dunn's fault, whether it's the commentators' fault themselves. I don't care. It sucks. They're not helping the show, so to me, it's to the point where anybody would do. I'll take standard commentary with Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton on Superstars, Main Event. They are better than Cole, King, and JBL. I'll take Renee Young and Saxton, Renee Young and Phillips. I'll take what they have on NXT. Regal, Riley, Albert, Renee Young, Phillip, someone else that's there. I forgot his name, sorry. But it doesn't matter. Anybody can do a better job. Get a random wrestler on the roster and have them replace them. They'll do a better job. The freaking panel with Booker T, Alex Riley, it was Josh Matthews, but I think it's Christian now. They'll do a better job. I would rather have them than Cole, King, and JBL. Hell, I can do a better job. You heard me. Guess what? I'm going to be there in Houston this Monday. Okay? This upcoming Raw, I'm going to be there. I challenge you. Let me go up there and do commentary. I promise you I'll do a better job. They won't let me do it, so that's why I'm making the challenge. But yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Here's my thing. What's worse? Here's my question to you. Is the fact that we have bad commentary bad? Or is it worse to have bad commentary and not do anything about it? Is it worse to have a company that knows their commentators are bad but does nothing about it? They're just there because. I think the latter is worse because I think they know the commentary is hurting the show. They just don't care. They have them there so they can plug wherever the hell they want. That's why Cole is there. Because Cole is a good tool. Cole will do anything and everything Vince McMahon wants and Kevin Dunn wants. That is why he's there. He's not there because he's good at making the show better. He's there to be an errand boy. He's there to pretty much do whatever Vince and Kevin Dunn wants him to do. I would tolerate him more if he was better at his job. But like I said, it sucks, so sorry. Nothing personal. They just suck. Moving on, though. What do you think of the match between Alberto Del Rio and Ziggler where Ziggler got beat for the title? I'm gonna assume their match they had last year, where Ziggler, came back from that injury and lost to Dario. I actually liked that match. I thought it was a really good match, and I liked the double turn that came from it. Because Ziggler, he was already a face way before he turned to face. And Del Rio was not working as a heel. So that double turn needed to happen. It is sad that Ziggler never got the title back. And I do blame Swagger a little bit because he's the reason he lost it. Swagger should have been a lot more careful and less reckless when he kicked him in the head. And don't get me wrong, look, Swagger is a great athlete. I think he's a much better wrestler than we give him credit for. Still, if there's anything I don't like about him, it's how reckless he is. That is the only thing that I will blacklist Swagger for injuring my favorite people, or some of my favorite people, Barrett and Ziggler. Come on, Swagger. Come on, man. But yeah, I liked the match. I had no issues with it. The title reign with Dario, I didn't like. But the match itself, I thought it was good. If John Cena was to retire tomorrow, would you thank him for all the great things he's done for WWE? Or would you be a typical douchebag smark and say good riddance? As of right now, today, I would say good riddance. I'm sorry, that sounds mean, but let me explain. Guys, it's gotten to the point now where a show without Cena is actually beneficial. And it's not Cena's fault. None of this is Cena's fault. It's not the man. It's how he's booked. It's how he's presented. It's the fact that WWE is so obsessed with telling the world that Cena is the greatest. That Cena is the greatest. And it's about image. It's about looking good in the public's eyes, when the WWE should realize nothing you do is going to make you look good, okay? Cena is the guy right now, and you're still getting blasted in the newspapers. If anything, fans are blasting you more for Cena being on top. I don't get that image. So to me, if Cena being gone is going to make the WWE go in a different direction and start accepting what they really are, a wrestling company, then I'm sorry, good riddance. And it's nothing personal against Cena, alright? I will respect everything he's done. But this is tomorrow. Like, literally, if he was retired tomorrow, I would say that. Now, in a year or so, I would most likely go with the first choice. But tomorrow, I would definitely say good riddance. I mean, this past Raw was so much better without Cena. And he's your WWE champion. Just saying. Is Rusev getting depushed because of the media? No, he's not. I don't think he should, and I don't think he will. I think WWE is going to keep him in the spot that he has. And I don't know if anybody asked me this question, but I'll talk about it. The stuff with Lana and Rusev was blown way out of proportion. I get it, I understand that fans are really sensitive about what happened in Ukraine. And rest in peace to the ones who got killed, and I hope, I wish blessings for the families that lost their loved ones in that accident. It's very heartbreaking, seriously. But guys, again, this is a TV show. I know that doesn't work for some of you out there, even though it's still offensive. Guys, for the love of God, she didn't even mention it. She made reference. I don't think that was making reference to it, because WWE even came out and said she wasn't making reference to what happened in Ukraine. Alright? All she said at Payback was, you blame the Russians for recent events. Okay, you know what? I get that people are sensitive about this subject, and I understand. But I don't think she meant to insult you. Alright, people should stop taking every single little detail what people say as a freaking insult. That's embarrassing. Alright, that's stupid. Media that does that should stop it. Stop it. Alright, Lana didn't do anything wrong, and Rusev and Lana should not be punished for someone misinterpreting what they said at the pay-per-view. Done. Moving on. Do you think a white supremacist gimmick would get over in WWE today? Probably. I don't know. If Rusev got over and I said it wouldn't get over, maybe it would. I wouldn't want to see it. They tried it with Chavo Guerrero. Kerwin White. Kerwin White. Oh, they actually went there. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm kind of sad it didn't get off the ground because I wanted to see where that would go. And Dolph Ziggler was his caddy. Man. I don't know. I mean, would a Kerwin White work today in wrestling? Most likely. We'll have to see. It would be a great heel gimmick. Do you smoke weed? No, I don't. I know people who do, but I don't. I can't even if I wanted to. I have asthma. What is your favorite AJ Lee match? So far, it's a tie between two. Her match against Naomi on NXT in 2010 and her match against Caitlyn at Payback last year. Those two so far are her best matches in my personal opinion. I would like to add more. I would definitely like to add Paige versus AJ at SummerSlam if that match is good. But for right now, those are her only good matches she's had since she came to WWE. So maybe you guys know more. Tell me down below. What do you think of the Knockouts division right now in TNA? They need more divas. That's it. They just need more divas. That's all I'm going to say about it. I have nothing else to say. I'm just going to repeat myself. How awesome would a John Cena versus Bo Dallas feud be? Let's keep Bo Dallas away from Cena right now, please. Because if he fights Cena, he's going to lose to him. And I want this undefeated streak to go on much, much longer. Until like 50 in Bo or 70 in Bo, maybe even 100 in Bo. I don't care. Keep him away from Cena. So it wouldn't be awesome. Do you believe, or excuse me, do you believe? Yes, I do. Is Brie Bella a terrible actress? Yeah, I like Brie, but she sucks at acting. She needs to work on her acting chops. It's better now than what it was years ago, and that's pretty bad. It's not saying much. But I liked her stuff with Stephanie on Raw, so I'll say it's gotten better. But she still sucks at acting. She needs to get her acting chops up. Her and Nikki. Oh my god. Do you think the Shield should have stayed together? No, I thought they had reached their limits as a group, and I'm happy they split up. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns are doing bigger and better things as individuals. Should they get back together eventually? Sure. Sometime down the line. Maybe not next year, but in like 2 years or so, sure. But right now, I'm happy they split up. Thoughts on Taryn Terrell versus Gail Kim in their ladder match? Last year? Loved it. I thought it was one of the better female wrestling matches of that year. And see, I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to stop saying that female wrestling matches. I want to start judging women by the standard of matches, period. Equality. Men matches, women matches. I'm going to start doing that from now on. And even with that standard, I still think it was a good match. And I look forward to seeing what else they do. What is the match of the year so far in 2014? I am going to say the Wyatt family versus the Shield at the Elimination Chamber. No, actually, I take that back. Oh my god. I don't know. It's either between Bray Wyatt and Bryan, the Shield versus the Wyatt family, or Bryan versus Triple H. Those are all great matches. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with my first choice. The Shield versus the Wyatt family. What do you think of Flo Rida's performance at Raw? It sucked. I'm happy we did it at Raw and not at SummerSlam, so that's the only thing I'm going to say about that. Do you think Nikki will eventually turn heel on Brie? If it happens, fine, but I'm not going to care. That's my answer to that. Final question for sure. When do you see Seth Rollins cashing in? In a year. Maybe sometime around WrestleMania. I would like it to be at WrestleMania. You know, we have Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, and then right when Bryan wins, Rollins comes out and cashes in to take the belt from him. Pretty screwed up, but yeah, guys, thanks for the questions. I'll see you guys next week. Your boy, Dalyxman, signing off. Peace.